This week in Parshas Emor, the Torah is full of all of the Yomim Tovim. And it's interesting because bang smack in the middle of two Yomim Tovim we find the following pasuk. The pasuk is in Perek Chav Gimel pasuk Chav Beis. Uvekurtzachem es ktsir artzachem loisachale pa'asodcha. Just remember to leave the corner of your field for the aniyim, for the poor people. So here it is, sandwiched between the Yontav of Shavuos on one side and the Yontav of Rosh Hashanah on the other side. And in between these two Yomim Tovim, we have a mitzvah of leaving over the corner of our field. And the question is begging to be asked, why? In between these two Yomim Tovim, do we have this mitzvah? And the answer is that the Yontav of Shavuos ends after Sfiras Ha'omer. Sfiras Ha'omer, according to many Rishonim, is a time of davening for our grain, for our food, for our parnasa. And Rosh Hashanah is the time that we daven for our ruchnius, for our lives. And therefore, at the time that we daven for ourselves, at the times that we're busy with us, we have to never forget somebody else. And that's what over here the pasuk is telling us. Over here the pasuk is telling us, don't forget to leave the corner of the field for the aniyim, for the poor people that need food. What an incredible lesson. At the time we're focused on ourselves to focus on somebody else. The time was in Yerushalayim and there was a war going on. And at one point, Rabbi Zalman Meltzer was here, the Gadol Ador, and all his Talmidim were surrounding him, and they were in the bomb shelter, and they were covering over there, hoping to be spared. And at one point, there was a missile that came in, and it actually, some of the pieces of the cement of the wall fell down onto Rabbi Zalman's leg, and his leg started bleeding. And one of the Talmidim jumped on him to try and stop the bleeding, but he saw that it wasn't happening. So he said, Rebbe, I'm going to call for help. And Rabbi Zalman said, no way, you're not calling anyone. He said, Rebbe, why? But you need it. He said, I'll tell you, it's dangerous right now to be on the street. And if you're going to go on the street and say that Rabbi Zalman needs help, who isn't going to respond? People are going to start running all over. I can't have that. Yes, I need it, but not at the expense of somebody else. And that's the message of this week's Parsha. The message is specifically now, Sfiras Ha'omer Shavuos, to teach us that there are so many things that we need, but we always have to remember to think about somebody else. Have a beautiful Shabbos.